It's a very big parking lot. This is a truck stop. I think it's called Krusty's. I don't know, I'll look that up in a minute for you. We're about 30 miles from the South Unit entrance to Roosevelt National Park. It got too late. I looked at one freecampsite.net, drove up to it. It was a little bit too much off the beaten path for me. No one around. Have no idea who's gonna show up at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I kept driving and turned around just a couple miles down the road and decided to stop here for tonight. Went in and asked the lady, hey, is it okay to sleep in the, or to hang out overnight in the parking lot? She said, absolutely. She said, and I asked her if it was safe, which is kind of a crazy question. And she's like, yes, it's safe. She said it's a lot of locals. So I've got my trucker friends, and I've been doing some editing on the video I took today, and we'll start out again tomorrow. Going to more a wildlife area tomorrow. It's supposed to be a 36-mile scenic. And then I'm not sure where I'm headed from there. So I'm gonna do some more traveling and go back through Montana eventually. Alrighty. Night night, and hope you'll join me tomorrow. From the side, Sweet Crud Travel Center. What did I say? Krusty's? It was a good night's sleep, except for a little bit of annoying truck noise all night. Sometimes I really like that, other times not so much. Linda here, Serene and Simple Life. I made it to the Painted Canyon Visitor Center. This is part 2. Hope you enjoyed part 1 at the North Unit. I'm at Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. Going to be heading to the South Unit, 36-mile scenic loop tour. The South Unit is known more for wildlife. This is really stunning. A little more up close and personal. Okay. Painted Canyon, name itself evokes an image of color and light playing across the face of wild and broken land. Alright, it's 7 miles west of here is the South Unit, and the main visitor center is in the pioneer cattle town of Medora. Teddy Roosevelt, the 26th President of the United States. Wow, dude on the frontier. 24 years old, came to the North Dakota Badlands from New York City to hunt his first buffalo. For a week there was nothing but rain. At last, some fresh tracks. And after hard riding and a lot of missed shots, Roosevelt finally downed a large bull. Yeah. It's pretty here. It's not as grown up on the edge. I think you can stay overnight here too. This is a rest area as well as, you can see, just a handful of people. Mid-nature trail here. 30 minutes, 0.9. Moderate steep grade and stairs. Roosevelt said the Badlands seemed hardly properly to belong to this earth. Wow. The trail climbs steeply on its way out of the Badlands. Carry extra water. So I think we'll just go down here a few steps. No hiking boots today. And it's almost noon. And I'd say it's at least 85. And the breeze is the lifesaver. It's way down. But I'm just gonna stop here and be happy. If I had my hiking boots on, maybe a different situation. This is really gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at the painted rock. It goes way down there. And then up around where you can see the people. There's some adventurous sort. Down the hill and up the hill. Oh, to be young again. My sign for the day. Wow, do people really get right close to the edge there? Oh, this right over here. Look at this. This is a beautiful picture here with the fence and the daisies. Just wild and free. Okay, besides carts in the parking lot left everywhere and anywhere, this is another huge pet peeve of mine. When I was a camp host in Washington, I had to go around with a picker and pick up butts. Meanwhile, they have a place to put your butts here, as well as something called a trash can. Just wrong. And I see them scattered, smushed all different places, and it bugs me. All kinds of campers here. Which one is your favorite? There's a nice SUV right there. I was thinking about the Kia for just a very short moment. Oh, the Airstreams, I guess they're really expensive. Personally, I always thought it was just kind of weird to see people pulling their huge homes down the road. Oh, like, do you just stay inside all day some days and just do nothing, right? What I'm doing forces you to get outside. And I don't want to be pulling a metal box down the road and taking up 6 parking spots, and oh my gosh, another video for another day, right? And always a nice touch. I saw many of these in Zion National Park. Now filling up on my essentials on this journey. You can find it in my Amazon store where I'm an affiliate. Woo! And when was the last time you used one of these? I want to say 30 years or more. They always made me nervous, like how to work them. Oh, and there's actually a downtown. Cool. Doesn't look like it needs any money either. I'm going to sit over here in the shade for a minute and upload a video to YouTube because it's really been sporadic. And there's the view again. Woo! And my phone is getting full. Oh my gosh. 128 megabytes, and it's like getting too full. I was gonna get like a little snack, like maybe an avocado and some chips, but put my water down. Stomach's not doing that great. There's the view. And I researched, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do raw broccoli and raw snow peas anymore. I googled it, and sometimes like your intestines is missing some kind of enzyme or something, but I dealt with some pretty hurtful stomach last night, and I'm feeling better today, and I'm trying to dissect, and I'm thinking that I don't digest raw food very well. Put in the comments if you have that situation. I did raw carrots too. Now the other culprit, I don't know, would be eggs, and they've been in my cooler, and I just fried up that one egg the other day. I showed you in a video. That was 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and 2 days ago was the veggies. So last night I had a couple hot dogs, but anyways, I don't know. So I'm not gonna eat anything right now because my stomach's feeling a little weird, and I know I need to start drinking more water again like I was at work. So I just got to the south unit. About 3 up is my vehicle. That person just walked over. And here is the beautiful American flag. Freedom. I feel a lot of freedom here in North Dakota. And inside is the visitor center. There's the little gate that you drive through to show your pass, but there was no one there. They say you show it inside. And the official sign here where a lot of people take photographs. Nice. You can see the breeze. And this road is going to take us on the 36-mile scenic loop tour. So I'm going to go inside and show you a little bit and be on my way. It's going on 2 o'clock, I think. Nice, simple sign here to follow. No demands. And more to read. Here's the sticker I got, only in a much bigger. Same nice sign. When parks put these kinds of signs up, plan your visit. If you have an hour and 30 minutes, which is what I'm gonna do here, right there, half a day or more. And I've already done yesterday the North Unit and Painted Canyon. Cool. And ranger-led activities. I'm excited to do this, Roosevelt's cabin, since I have got the thoughts of a cabin on my mind. How cute is that? And then here they give you the short trails. Those are always my favorite. Some more here. Go all the way around. And then wilderness trails. Now, if I was with somebody and they weren't too hard, I would be all in. Because I really don't like to miss anything. I've always been that way. Go see, do. And make my kids so tired sometimes, especially my daughter. One more thing, one more thing. I just want to see one more thing. Wow. And this is nice. The theater. I'm wondering if this is even open. There's supposed to be like a 10-minute video. I'm gonna go check and see. The museum and the theater are not open. Just talked to a gentleman here from the National Park Service, and he said there's just not enough staff this year. Alrighty then. And then let's go out here. And I think this is where the cabin is, which is gonna be probably my favorite part today. Oh my gosh, I'll take a surroundings like this. I think I'm gonna have to get me a fence built. Gotta save some more money. And now, my least favorite word here. Gosh, I don't even want to show you guys, you know, it's just like 2 seconds ago this was going to be like my favorite part, to see Roosevelt's cabin inside. Okay, we're going to make the best of this, just like we did when we went to see Elvis's birthplace. We'll walk around, walking and talking here. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna have to make a little seat like that too. Wouldn't that be fun? This is gorgeous. I'm gonna take a picture, a couple close-ups of this wood too, to use in my Say It, Display It daily inspiration cards, which you can find on sayitdisplayit.com. Not too crazy when people do this. That feels like vandalism to me when you carve your name in wood like this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little too, but I think that's distracting. And I don't know, has a trashy feel to it. Stand here with a knife and carve your name in there. I like these windows. They slide up and down. I was thinking I wanted windows that slide east to west, but put in the comments, do you like windows that go up and down or east to west? They're more expensive when you get windows that slide, you know, left to right instead of up and down. I like this door. Boy, do I want to go inside. Look how that is weathered there. All right. That's it for the tour of Theodore Roosevelt's cabin. On down the road. I just peeked inside the window and it's really cool. There's a bed in there. Looks like a collar that he wore. And a little cap. So nice. Oh my gosh. I wonder what size this is. Oop, there's a desk and a little table. And I know you can't see any of this, so a little hutch. Oh, shoot. All right, so I kind of measured with my feet a 15 by 20. Lovely space. If you watched my other video about the visiting and seeing sheds, I'm thinking about a 12 by 24 plus a 6-foot porch. So about 3 feet less here. I don't want it so wide from one side to the other. Stunning. Maybe you could see a little bit, huh? There's a rocker in there. Look at this. The dishes. This looks like a wood burning stove in there. And the hutch that I was telling you about. Oh boy, this is really cool. Some kind of lantern over there. Making the best of it. There's some more dishes. I wonder what that thing is. It looks like an egg holder. And then in there is like one of those brown and tan jugs. There's a huge rolling pin up above. A little leaf drop down table. Historic Medora, boom and bust. On track to adventure. You know what? I am so hot right now. Boy, was I spoiled doing national parks in late September, October, and when I first started out, it was March and April. I do not recommend national parks in August. Not in North Dakota, probably not anywhere. Look at that house up on the hill. Oh, I don't even feel like getting out. I just want to stay inside my air conditioner. There's an RV park down below. So I just made a little avocado on bread sandwich. Gonna have a little Minute Maid here. And just check the temperature. It is 96. Alrighty. Up the hill we go. So up the hill, down the hill. Much flatter. We just crossed over a major interstate. And I'm sure that the little hikes and the overlooks are going to be nice, but I don't know. was really hoping for some history with that video and to see the museum. I don't know why I was in that kind of mood, just to, you know, find out a little bit more about. I mean, this is really gorgeous, but not over the top for me. And because it's so hot, so I like doing drives like this, but you know, this was this area. She told me yesterday, the ranger, that much more flat and more wildlife sightings. Of course, I got to see awesome wildlife yesterday. If you watched that video, there was bison on the road. Beautiful window here. I just passed an overlook. It was Skyline Vista, and it was closed off. I don't know if they're doing some work there, or if it was danger, or... What are those little guys? Are they the little prairie dogs? I don't know. Can you see them? I don't know how close I can get. He's hobbling away. All right. Due to further deterioration of the road, this area is closed to everyone. Look at these little guys running for their life. Look at him down in the hole there. He just went and hid. There was about 6 or 8 of them. They're all running around like crazy. A little turn off, like 4 miles up the road to something here, to a trailhead or something. And this is Peaceful Valley Ranch. Very cool. Nothing like a day of exploring, right? Look how gorgeous this is. Around the curve. This is a very curvy road. And oh my gosh, going back down the hill is going to be gorgeous as well. It really is a scenic loop. Buck Hill, 8 miles. Colvane, 10 miles. Medora, 25. And road closed ahead. Sure. Now, I did see a hiking and horseback riding place. This is fascinating to me, all this greenery on the north side here. And I only know that's the north side because I read it a minute ago. And it's where the sun is not beating down. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Look at this beautiful greenery. Then, on the right side, the contrast. This is the south side. It's the right side of my vehicle, the right side of my home. And a lot of this gets washed away except for where the greenery is and where the roots have taken hold. So the contrast is really very cool here. The left side and the right side, or the north side and the south side, however you want to look at it. Wow, very, very dry. We're coming up on the road close. So when all said and done, I guess I ended up doing about, I don't know, 25 out of the 36-mile loop. Not bad. It was an enjoyable time. Overlook. This broken country extends back from the river many miles and has been called always by Indians, French voyagers, and American trappers alike the Badlands. Theodore Roosevelt. Eerie, peaceful. All right. So one more park to your bucket list, right? How would you get here? Cliffs, sinkholes, coulees, and creeks disrupt the land in all directions. According to Roosevelt, water is found in tepid little pools almost dried up and so muddy it can only be called liquid by courtesy. Dry, dry, dry. And hot, hot, hot. Road closed, road not closed. So, gonna head back down. Saw a lot of bison today. I may put it in a separate video because this got really long. It's a very cool scene. It's a party of bison. This is cool. I drove a mile up to Buck Hill, Hidden Garden. Guess you can pause to read these, right? Wildflowers should be enjoyed unplucked where they grow. Theodore Roosevelt. Prairie remnants. The prairie on Buck Hill is special. It has never been plowed. Native never plowed grasslands are rare across the Great Plains and around the world. Wow. And here we are. The Great Plains. More than 70% of native prairie on the Great Plains has been lost to development. What remains exists in small isolated pockets. The ecosystem struggles to function in this highly fractured state. Wow. About 60% has been plowed and converted to agriculture lands. Another 10% has been lost to land uses including construction of roads, buildings, parking lots, and human-made lakes. I love that tree up there. That's a nomad tree. Did a nomad collection that was all trees. It's very cool. Buck Hill, way up there. 10 minutes, 0.1 mile up and back. Steep grade and stairs. Evidence of an ancient stream. Venture to the top of Buck Hill, elevation 2,860 feet. The second highest point in the park. The Badlands stretch out in all directions from the panoramic vista. I'm not going to be doing that hike. This has been a non-hiking day for me. Out of the park, and I'm still seeing more. A park built by hand. Wow. Work was often done by hand in order to employ as many men as possible. The men from this camp restored the Chateau de Morse in Medora and built several other structures there, readying the site to become a museum. Here in the park, they helped blend the road with the landscape by grading the road shoulders to match the terrain and planting the graded areas with native trees and shrubs. We're talking some hard work. Lower Jones Creek Trailhead, 11.4 round trip. West Loop explores the Badlands on the interior of the park's scenic drive. Though not strenuous, this route is long. I would be up for a hike now if I were with somebody. Bison, horses, and elk injure and kill visitors. Yay! I think I see, are those turkeys? Oh, look at that. It's about 5:30. I guess they're hungry. They're looking for their dinner. So much fun. I think I'm headed over to the visitor center to rest. You know, the more I explored in Theodore Roosevelt National Park, the more I appreciated it. There is so much beauty. Look at this. I mean, the mountains, the green, the grass, the dry, all of it. The blend is just like a framed, beautiful photograph. I mean, I've had a full day, and I don't know, as the sun starts to go down, there's a different feeling too. It's a deer. Oh my gosh. Here he goes. It's been a full day. It's almost 4 o'clock. Blessings in your day and joy in the journey. Later.